We're here today because in 2 days, there's going to be notices coming out to OPS members. Shame. Shame on the government for trying to make things better off of our backs. They're in this building today to tell you how they're going to fix the economy and that we're the problem. Well, sisters and brothers, we are not the problem. The problem is their way of thinking. Their problem is the same as what Occupy Toronto faces. The system.
Right now, Canada's biggest corporations have $477 billion in cash that they are not spending. Where do they want to put it now? Well, they're looking for investment opportunities, and along comes a banker by the name of Don Drummond. You may have heard that Greece has recently been taken over by an unelected banker. Well, guess what? He's supported by the two main parties in Greece. Here in Ontario, we have an unelected banker who is directing the behavior of the two main parties, both of whom are falling over each other to see which one could be most in favor of cuts, most in favor of privatization.
Je m'appelle Marc Coulavin, je travaille au ministère de la Santé et des soins de longue durée. Et ce qui se passe en ce moment, c'est que les services publics sont en train d'être décimés à tous les niveaux. Et c'est une très mauvaise chose pour le public.
Public sector unions and the public sector employees didn't create this problem, so why are you taking it out on us?
Of the layoffs are coming from our own local, which is up at Yonge and Finch, and a full 26% of the layoffs are coming from health around the province.
We're all working taxpayers, and it's going to affect everyone, especially around this time of the year. It's not good.
Cutting back jobs in the public service, cutting back services is not the way to go. We live in very precarious times, and as we saw a couple of years ago during the economic meltdown, it was investments in our economy, investments in our public infrastructure that helped to prevent the economy from completely tanking. And why the government would choose now to lay off staff and reduce services is beyond me. I hope the McGuinty government will do some sober second thought and reverse course.
You know what it's like in our workplace, and we want to be here to support those in the OPS to fight against Dalton McGuinty, his austerity measures, as he calls them. So we're here for you.
Of the children's lawyer, and I provide services for children in custody and access disputes.
So if you had one thing to say to Dalton McGuinty today, what would that be?
Our services are needed because we're accountable for everything that we do.
My name is Ibrahim. I work in the court division downtown here, and we see the effects of unemployment. We don't want to see this spread. My members are getting killed. This province is rapidly turning into a dead zone. You can't cut your way to prosperity.